Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. The Treasury Department announcing preliminary 45Z guidance at the end of last week. This morning, we're taking a deeper dive into what it could mean for farmers and refiners. Ag-Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, much of this latest guidance is focused around an effort to curb imports of used cooking oil.
Yeah, Clinton, the guidance on how used cooking oil will be treated in 45Z for use in highway fuels was the bright spot of the release from the U.S. Treasury Department. However, the framework is still lacking major details to allow the industry to calculate the value of the credit, including an updated carbon intensity or GREET model, which is expected to be released yet this week. Biofuels groups are glad to finally see some form of 45Z guidance from the Biden administration. However, there's also disappointment with Treasury's framework for 45Z under the interim rule.
In all reality, it fell well short of our expectation and for the most part remains incomplete.
The draft defined who the producer is, how the producer will take the credits, and what fuels will be eligible, but did not update the GREET model, something they will be doing later this week.
And that will really tell us the emissions, the current emissions profile of each of our fuels and our feedstock, so that a producer can determine with some degree of specificity the value of the federal tax credit that they're going to receive under the 45Z.
The other detail that was omitted was the inclusion of climate-smart ag practices and how carbon intensity scores will be calculated.
We may see the USDA interim final rule that they proposed back before the holidays.
That will start to answer some of the questions that we have. And depending upon what that looks like, it might be usable or it might not.
Kavarik says the one bright spot was the partial exclusion of foreign used cooking oil as a feedstock from generating a credit.
For now, foreign used cooking oil is excluded from highway fuels. Could be used to make sustainable aviation fuel. Right now, there's no pathway in this notice for that foreign feedstock to be used to generate biodiesel or renewable diesel.
But it's also subject to scrutiny by the new administration.
They're not all that enamored with the Inflation Reduction Act. 45Z being the last tax credit to be have anything in terms of guidance kicked out by the Biden administration just doesn't give us a very firm footing.
And so the new administration could further delay the rule or just throw it out altogether. In either case, it decreases the odds farmers will see any payback from the program in 2025. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.
Ag Day is brought to you by Germinator Closing Wheels. Germinator Closing Wheels provide quicker emergence and are more consistent in dry conditions than any other closing wheels. Order 12 to 16 rows today and qualify for free shipping or 20% off an End Zone Moisture Management Package.